I am here today to do a review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Here she is in all her glory. Now this is like a soft touch kind of packaging, like that velvety feel, which I kind of like. I like the aesthetic of it. I like the way it feels. Obviously I'm sitting here petting it. So you've got that, and then you open it up and you have, what is it, 16 shadows? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So close. You've got 14 shadows here. So it's got a blend of mattes and shimmers. So let me do some swatches. This is Tempera, Listening, Orange Soda, Rose Pink, Sultry, Bronze, and Mulberry. Have Dusty Rose, Fairy, Burnt Orange, and Sienna. No, it's Sienna right on top. Here. There's Sienna. Got Rustic, Cypress Umber, and then Noir. Okay, so those are the swatches. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Let's jump into it. I have got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette here. I have not even opened it yet. I am so excited to dig into this. When I saw it online, I just wasn't even that impressed with it. I thought it looked a little soft, a little muted. I mean, it was obviously very beautiful, but when I saw it in person, I just fell in love with it. So, let me get all the little plasticky bits out. It comes with this little dual-ended brush. So we got a little soft, kind of fluffy crease brush here, and then this one would be good for packing on pigment onto the lid. So I'll have to try the brush out too, see if it's any good. It's kind of hit and miss on brushes when they come in palettes. Okay, so I'm starting off by prepping my eyelids with the Milani Eyeshadow Primer in 01 Nude. And now I'm canceling out any redness on my eyelids using the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in Fair. I am first, I don't know what to do. It's so pretty. I'm going to, let's see, jump into Tempera, Creamy Matte White Shade, just to set down my lid. Okay, now I've got that. I'm going to jump into Orange Soda, right here, with a slightly smaller fluffy crease brush. Seems to be very pigmented. Oh wow, I barely tapped my brush in that shadow. Okay, now I'm going to jump into Burnt Orange right underneath that Orange Soda color with that same crease brush. Can you see? I just barely tapped it in there. Can you see how much it picked up? I do notice a little bit of kickback whenever I dip into it. Let me see if you can see that. So there's just a little bit of dusting on there, but it's easy enough to blow away. It's not too bad. It's not like it's falling out everywhere, but I'm definitely going to tap this brush off before I go in. Just kind of flicking it out, almost adding just like a cat eye with the eyeshadow. Well, so far these are blending out beautifully. I'm going to take a slightly smaller, actually let me try this little fluffy brush because it's a little bit more tapered and long, so maybe it can really get into that crease really well. I'm going to jump into, let's see, Rustic right here. Again, that picks up very well. This brush is actually doing a really good job. I'm enjoying it. Now I'm going to take that same brush and jump into Sienna right here, right next to Rustic, and just sort of continue that cat eye kind of flick out with the eyeshadow that I've been doing. Okay, I'm going to take a fluffy brush with no product on it, and I'm just going to blend everything just lightly. Make sure got no harsh lines, everything's smooth. And then I'm going to take my Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm going to jump into Cypress Umber, this really dark brown shade right here. I know Cypress Umber and Sienna have been in other palettes before. Anastasia and their palettes, of course this is the first one I've ever had, but they do repeat shadows a lot, like more of their popular ones, which I can see why. Sienna and Burnt Orange, I believe Burnt Orange has been in one before. They're beautiful. And again, in this dark shadow, you barely have to tap your brush in. It's always better to just go in more, or to have to dip back in, than to have too much of a dark shadow on your lid. Just kind of continuing that same cat eye. I switched to the slightly more precise brush since this was such a deeper color. I'm not worrying too much about what I get on my lid because I'm going to go in with concealer and sort of do like a cut crease look. So I can clean up those lines here in a minute. I'm going to take this Luxie 221 flat definer brush, and then I'm going to start carving out that lid space, carving out that cut crease with a little bit of concealer. Okay, so I took just a very small amount of the concealer on that definer brush, and then I just very slowly took my time and carved out that shape, kind of following the top of my eyeball, and then I continued up with the wing sort of effect, and then just went back and forth and fixed it where I felt like it needed to be fixed. So I'm going to take the other end of this brush that came with the palette, and I'm going to jump into that Tempera shade, and I'm going to set down that concealer I just used. I'm going to take this glitter, it's the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter in Grind. So it's kind of a pink with silver and hollow reflex in it. And I'm going to line that cut crease. It'll kind of clean up the line a little bit, and then just add a little bit of sparkle. If you do get any transference, it's easy to go back in with that flat definer brush and your concealer, and you can kind of clean up any spillover that you had or any little goof ups. Now I'm going to take the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black, and I'm going to do a wing. Oh my gosh, freaking dripped on my highlight. Kidding me? Now you can also clean up your wing with concealer. Now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my mascara. I'm sure you don't need to see my, open fish mouth mascara face, so I'll be right back. I did my mascara and my brows, so they are done now. I'm going to jump over and do my foundation and the rest of my face separately. You can catch that in another video because what I'm doing is an affordable foundation review. So I'm going to jump off camera, do my face makeup, and then I'm going to come back and finish up my eyes. I'm done with my face makeup, so now I'm going to finish up the eye look. I'm going to go back in with, let's see, orange soda, and I'm going to take a pencil brush. I've got this little guy right here with hair on it. Get off. And then I'm just going to start smoking out the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with burnt orange now. Basically a continuation, or basically an exact dupe of what I did. I cannot even speak. I'm basically taking the same shadows I use in my crease and taking them on my lower lash line now. Again, these just blend out beautifully. Okay, I'm going to take this Colourpop liner in Mr. Bing. It was a collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and it's just kind of... oh no! Okay, well, it woke. You see the end of it in my little dusty rose there? Ah! Everything's trying to fall apart today. My eyeliner sabotaged my highlighter. Okay, maybe I can pop it back in there. Alright, just don't turn it upside down, I guess. Then I'm going to line the waterline with this and then smoke it out. Okay, then I'm going to jump into Cypress Umber to smoke that shade out, using that same pencil brush that I have been using. Now I'm going to jump into that rustic shade and then just blend out that dark brown, that Cypress Umber, just a little bit more. I'm going to jump back into Orange Soda. Now I'm going to do my lower lash mascara. Inevitably, I always get mascara on my lower lash line, but if you just wait about a minute or two and then go in with a Q-tip, you can just wipe away that dried mascara without messing up the rest of your makeup. While that's drying, I'm going to highlight the brow bone, and then I'm going to put a little bit of inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go into Tempera again, just that kind of white creamy shade. Highlight the brow bone. And then I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter palette to highlight my inner corner. I'm going to go in with Q-tip now and clean up my lower lash line. So, what do you think? It blended out really well. The blendability was superb. These shadows are very soft. This is my first time playing with Anastasia eyeshadows, and I am very pleasantly surprised. I've heard a lot of people who use them, like when the Modern Renaissance palette came out, that was all the rage. I never did go pick it up. I think I had a palette at that time that I was loving and using, so I didn't want to put it on the back burner and go buy a new one. But I'm really glad that I got this one. It's slightly more neutral, but it's got those kind of more shimmery colors that you can really play with and you can create a really nice look with. Plus, it has a nice black here. A black is kind of a staple in any palette. You could use that as your eyeliner if you weren't comfortable doing eyeliner and smudge it out, smoke it out with a black eyeshadow. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my face makeup, my foundation, I've got a review going up either before this video or after this video. I'm not sure when, but I'm doing a foundation review for an affordable drugstore foundation. So if you want to check that out, it will be coming soon, or I will have it linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!